Good morning. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. I am what is known as a targeted individual, but I am also an activist concerning the crimes of what is known as organized stalking, which can also be termed as gang stalking. And the reason why I'm making this particular video is in order to be able to prove to you some factual realities that I have undisputable proof that I am a victim of this crime, including the places this crime is being perpetrated at. Now, make sure the most important thing in this video, outside of what the contents of what's in this video, is for you to look in the description of this YouTube video. Because if you do and follow the directions that are typed in the description of this YouTube video, you will be led to immediate, undisputable, undeniable, literal, in your face, wide open, flat out proof that I am a victim of this crime, including at UCSD in San Diego, California. Now, I want you to look at some information here real fast before I upload an audio file. This right here is a picture of a girl who is a targeted individual as well. I first ran across her from her living in New York. New York is a state that is highly infested with organized stalking, gang stalking targets. Her name is Rachel something. I got her full name. I discovered it 2 days ago. Now, this was a blog that was written by her, okay, that I discovered about a week ago. And she basically states right here, gang stalking harassment group, mostly blacks on bus, coming out of UCSD after harassment at college food court. Okay? And she talks about being harassed not only at the college food court at UCSD, but also on the MTS bus 41, bus number 326, on December 20th, 2012, that she caught as a result of her leaving UCSD Price Center College Food Court. Now, this is her blog right here. I'm going to copy and paste all this information in the description of this YouTube video as well, so you can see that another targeted individual, a seasoned one, this woman is a seasoned one, just like me, okay, was being harassed at the same exact place that I'm about ready to expose you to right now. Now, in order for you to be able to see, now let me just show you this also as well. See, this is right here. I found it by typing in gang stalking in San Diego, and I ran across some targets comments as they were trying to, I guess, contact the group Anonymous, asking for help. This one individual says it right here, Southern California, that they're into targeting young women for live porn, yes, and that they're even stalking them to a store called G-Stage in order to be able to, I guess, find young women there. Southern California is mentioned throughout. San Diego is mentioned throughout. All you got to do is go to Google and type in gang stalking in San Diego and look at how many posts you get, not just from me, but from other targeted individuals. Now, check this out. Just stay with me, because once you do, this is another copied and pasted information from other targeted individuals, clearly stating it right here that San Diego, California is rife with gang stalking. Okay, now let's see, what else do we got here? And then this is some other gang stalking comments that were found when I typed in gang stalking in San Diego. San Diego is mentioned in this one as well. Fire department is mentioned in this one, San Diego as well. Now, what I'm doing here is that I'm getting ready to transfer over to you right now some statements that I made as I was locking on my bike yesterday morning to go inside of the UCSD Price Center. I was smoking a cigarette while I was being gaslighted by an individual who was engaging in organized stalking, gang stalking, sensitization methods. Google sensitization methods and cross-reference it to gang stalking. And that's basically where they sensitize targets to. This is their methods, not mine. I'm only exposing them, okay? Just pay attention. Now, sensitization methods of gang stalking is a clever way to make a person feel stalked by sensitizing the target to words, phrases, physical gestures, and even specific ways of making certain sounds. And all of this can be Googled in order for you to be able to deconstruct how they operate so you can understand what a target is exposing. So, as I am locking up my bike outside of the UCSD Price Center, I was making a comment about how I was being, about how a skank is in my vicinity. And then I asked a guy about his shoes. The guy who was engaging in gang stalking around me was engaging in gang stalking physical gestures, tapping the top of his head, stroking his hair back, and then going like this with his nose, all together and back to back. Right, like he went like this, then he went like this, and then he went like this. All three are gang stalking methods, and he was doing them back to back repeatedly, right in front of me. And the place I was locking up my bike at is the place I always lock up my bike at. And that's basically what they do, is figure out your regular routines in order to place the physical crafted harassment around you for you to witness. The sensitization methods. This is how they operate. It's their covertly managed way to let you know you're being stalked by placing the individuals around you to have them engage in the sensitization methods, so you'll witness it either with your eyes or with your ears. Yes, and that in turn makes you feel stalked. It's how they operate. So what I did was, as I locked up my bike, made this verbal notation in the tape recorder, which you'll hear me state. I then said, I'm going in the price center, let's see if I hear gang stalking. Now I want you to listen carefully. In the background, do you hear gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, along with, oh my God? You gotta listen carefully, especially within 3 minutes after I walk in. Listen carefully. You be the judge. Do you hear it? And understand this and be clear as well. Cyber surveillance and cyber espionage is a method of gang stalking. Yeah, so they can easily go into my YouTube accounts and edit my videos. Because I noticed about a year ago that there's a feature for that, where they can go in and literally shorten video lengths and literally take out the parts that proof is online concerning this method being wide open, flat out yelled around me in environments. Now, there's going to be a blog's title that's going to be in the description of this YouTube video. Copy and paste that blog's title at Google's search box, and then once you do, click enter. Then when the blog comes up, click on it, and when the blog's web page comes up, click on it, and then once you click on it, you'll see the blog. Watch the very first video, because that thoroughly explains to you what sensitization is, and as a result of you watching that video, you'll be able to see in your face, flat out, wide open proof. I'm talking about undisputable black and white, literally in your face proof that's in the videos that's right below it. Okay? But you gotta watch the first one, because the first one will help you thoroughly understand what is being utilized around me in the videos that are right below it. And if you watch that first one, and then just watch the first 3 that are right below it, you'll be able to say this crime is undisputably happening to this woman, and these peoples and places that are involved in it should be criminally prosecuted. And then, when you see the additional videos that are below those, you're going to be able to see me talking about how the San Diego police have been caught excuse me, I just had a Pop-Tart. Wide out, flat out in the open. Go to YouTube and type in 2/20/13 learning disabled woman catches another gang stalker admitting center harass. Go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman catches gang stalker admitting center harass. Make sure in both of those videos you look at what's in the description of each of those videos and cross-reference the published dates and the statements to what's in the host video in reference to the statements that are in those and the published dates of those. Yes, to see what was made first, what was being stated, and then what's exposed. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. You be the judge. Do you hear gang stalker, gang stalk, gang stalking, and oh my God being said together, back to back, or even separately as I go into the price center? Listen carefully. Oh, I gotta turn on the tape recorder. Hang on a second. This occurred yesterday at 11:35 a.m. on July 8, 2013. It's a 8-minute long video for you to listen to. It's an 8-minute long audio file for you to listen to in reference to me being in the price center yesterday. I walked inside and then went to Burger King to get some ice. Talked to an individual about him shaving his head, and then from there I walked and went into a study room. Do you hear gang stalking being said in the background? Okay? Now first I'm going to try and show you the date, because the light reflection in here is kind of bad because it's morning. Okay? That shows you July 8th, 2013, 11:35 a.m. Okay? And I'm turning on the audio file now. Do you hear gang stalk, gang stalking, gang stalk? Oh my God. Once I enter the price center, and you'll hear me say, do you hear gang stalking, right before I enter it. And my name is and I'm making this audio file right now. I'm watching a skank and his little freaked out shit. Hey, do those shoes hurt your feet? Do they hurt your feet? Oh, that's comical. See if any problems transpire in the support center today. As soon as I walk in, I'm walking in now. Why do you shave your head every day?
Almost every day, every other day.
Why do you shave your head?
Shave it? Why?
Man, why?
I don't know, I just don't like having hair.
Where'd you get that tattoo?
Huh?
Where'd you get that tattoo?
Oh, it's done wrong time ago.
I see. Is that a gang tattoo?
Nah.
What is it?
I'm not into it's my wife's name.
I see.
I'm not into the gang stuff. Nah.
Hey, so why do you shave your head? Seriously, I'm trying to figure out what's up with men nowadays.
I don't know, it's just that hassle in the morning. Pretty much.
Seriously? Do you put the shaving cream on it and everything, or what? Do you really? Hey, I was trying to think what that would be like, shaving your head in the morning, you know, with a bunch of shaving cream on your head.
That's cool.
43? You need sauce for your chicken? Thank you.
Hey, do you think I could get some ice?
Ice? Sure.
2 of them, please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Hey, do you think I could please get a bag? Like a salad bag would really help me.
Thank you.
Do you need a salad bag? Alright, thank you. Hey kid, will you hold that for a sec? Here, sweetie. Thank you.
Come give me a bite. What a bunch of idiots. Okay, I'm now in the study room. GangStalkers just sit around me a few times.
Okay, now look, and also look in the description of this YouTube video, because I'm about ready to make a video now concerning an audio file concerning an event that happened within minutes after I talked about how they stage events, within an hour and a half after this audio file time that I just uploaded you, because that audio file I just uploaded you started at 11:34 a.m. At around 1 o'clock, an event happened. Now, before I left the specific environment yesterday, I made a video prediction talking about how they stage events using anybody to stage a complaint for the event to unfold. Just trust me. Look in the description of this YouTube video for a blog title and additional YouTube videos concerning what happened yesterday within an hour and a half after this audio file. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. And, I make these videos in order to be able to expose the factual reality that this is nothing but organized stalking that is achieved through the tracking of a target. Now, I want you to look at this ruler. See this ruler right here? It's called the San Diego Circuit. San Diego Circuit libraries include every single university on this ruler and the San Diego County Library System, in reference to their public libraries, have been directly, flat out, wide openly caught engaging in gang stalking. Flat out, wide open caught in the same exact identical method that was caught, has been caught at each one of these universities. Each one of them. And the situation you just heard yesterday was at University of California, San Diego. Okay, and what they're doing is communicating with each other in order to protect these places, these universities and San Diego public libraries, their images. Because if these people get sued, let me tell you something, organized stalking and gang stalking is directly connected to racketeering of all forms, human trafficking, sexual servitude rings, prostitution rings. You would not believe what I know. And they know I know it. And so they don't want their images to be tarnished. So what they're doing is staging a harassment around me, and then they're going to eventually arrest me or ban me, and then bring me before a syndicated judge, and the prosecutor will say, this woman says that she's being harassed everywhere she goes by people she don't know. We believe that she's mentally ill because of it, and so we are going to petition the state to take legal custody of her. And this is where the racketeering comes in at. Yes, where they co-opt people's finances, exploit their insurance, and exploit a target sexually in a syndicated-run group home that is directly connected to the organized crime that is engaging in the gang stalking. Let me tell you something right now. Every single bit of evidence that I have on this computer right now talks about what they're into. Okay? Right here, human traffickers. This is something, human traffickers destroying evidence. Okay? Gang stalking right on the top. This is somebody else's post. It's not even mine. Somebody who's contacting the group Anonymous asking for help. Right now on this computer, I have hundreds of targeted individuals' comments concerning them being targets of gang stalking, and every one of them is saying the same exact thing. Human trafficking, okay, discrediting their victims, you would not real estate fraud, everything. You would not believe what I know. So since these universities are engaging in gang stalking, do you really, and since the type of crimes that are attached to gang stalking, do you really think that they want to be exposed? Do you know how many hundreds of millions of dollars are generated to the tax base of the counties that these universities are geographically located in? Do you really honestly think that they want to risk the image of the university? Let me tell you something right now. Remember what happened with Jerry Sandusky and the Penn State thing? Just hear me out. Now, when he first got caught, they pipelined his case before a judge who was directly connected to the board of directors of the house that Jerry Sandusky plucked these young children out of. Yes. Hang on a second. Okay, now, sorry, I just woke up about an hour ago. Anyways, they pipelined his case before a judge that was sitting on the board of directors of the foundation that owned the house that he was plucking these children out of. Now, it was later discovered by a woman. She posted on her YouTube channel, which is well made. It's a really well made YouTube channel. She did investigating into Jerry Sandusky, and she flat out found out that he was connected to a pedophile ring, and they were trying to protect him and the university until it got so wide out in the open they couldn't protect him no more, so they just cut him loose. That's why they originally pipelined him to a syndicated judge, because that judge would have more than likely dismissed the evidence and testimony of the victims that were going to come forth as a result of it being brought to trial. Then when that got exposed, they cut him loose. Yes. As a result, look what happened to Penn State. Their enrollment dropped by 40%. As far as people making purchases on the university campus, dropped by 60%. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars were lost, and they're still being lost to this date. Yes. Universities, let me tell you something right now. Universities, the only thing they care about is enrollment dollars, tuition dollars, and their image, because the image is what protects the enrollment and the tuition dollars. And do you honestly think for 1 second that any university that has taken part in the gang stalking of a learning disabled woman, me, okay, and considering what I know, and you would not believe what I know, you would not believe what I have witnessed, and they know I know it because the San Diego police were directly involved in it concerning me when I was out here in San Diego between 1 and 38 days, and they know I got the email files to prove it. Again, go to YouTube and type in 2/20/13 learning disabled woman catches another gang stalker admitting sent to harass. Then in a separate YouTube search, type in learning disabled woman catches gang stalker admitting sent to harass. The first one was concerning an individual admitting to me and a hitting tape recorder that a San Diego police officer put him on a corner to engage in gang stalking. Yes, the same exact method that the first video, okay, exposes 3 teenagers admitting to what they were admitting to, the sensitization methods of gang stalking. Yes, I'm in San Diego, California. Look in the description of this YouTube video. Follow all the directions that I put in there slowly and meticulously, because everything that's going to be put in there is going to be information for you to research concerning a foundation of how you should start, what you should look at first, second, in order for you to be able to create the holistic picture for you to be able to see the evidence for what it is. And then you will be able to say to yourself that this crime is undisputably happening to me, who's participating in it, and the events that they're creating and staging in order to ban me from these places. Because when I go to these places, I go there to use the internet. Yes, their Wi-Fi services. I mind my own business. In fact, it's gotten so far to where I go into the group study room so I can mind my own business and so I can be left alone and be separate from the population that they're staging these events in. Again, look in the description of this YouTube video, because I'm about ready to upload an audio file of what happened yesterday within an hour and a half after this. Okay? I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm a little excited right now, but when I'm making videos, I feel a little bit pressured to talk fast because this video camera only allows, I think, well, not the video camera because this is a new one, but the older one did. But this one, the batteries run out real fast, so I gotta go so I can say goodbye before they do because this video is already pretty long. Trust me, if you look in the description of this YouTube video, you will literally see black and white in your face, undisputable proof that this crime is occurring around me in the same exact identical way everywhere I go. Flat out undisputable proof. Okay, thank you for listening and have a nice day.